I think it's really important for us to be honest about the accounting of the emissions that are really hard to avoid. Because to me, the primary role of carbon removal should be to offset the sectors that are really, really challenging. Not to, as Simon pointed out, if we see that we're assuming these very large amounts of carbon removal deployment by mid-century, it almost gives us a little bit of freedom in terms of not doing as much deep decarbonization today as we need to, because maybe those very large amounts in an irresponsible way are providing us the leeway to kind of be a little bit relaxed in the near term, and we just can't be. And it just goes back to, first and foremost, we need to decarbonize as much as we can everywhere we can, but then also recognize, even if we were to do everything, decarbonize everything we could possibly do, there's still going to be sectors that are challenging, like the agricultural sector, like some of the industrial sectors, and some aviation, some transportation sectors like aviation and shipping and long haul trucks. And if you add all of that up, it actually doesn't add up to such large numbers like tens of gigatons. It's a little bit smaller than that. And I think if we can tell that story a little bit more accurately, then we can go back to that conversation and say, true, CDR, if not done really appropriately, or if it's explained in this way that just seems too large, it's just reckless a little bit. And so, but if we explain it in a way of like, hey, it's going to be needed because of these sectors that are so hard to avoid, and those numbers are still pretty large. They're still on the order of gigatons. And if we need gigatons, then we need to start today.